Addicted. It's a drama movie which is clear from the trailer gets caught up on an affair caused by her pursuit for that missing element of her life. Things to note. I have no idea who Diamond Cat Graham was supposed to be in this movie. Was she Quentin's live-in lover, assistant, or what? When it comes to nudity, you'll mostly be seeing buttocks more than breasts or anything else. Lack of information. Maybe this movie director doesn't still know what it means to be addicted to something. To be addicted to hot dogs or underwear. To be addicted of sex, Mr. Byle Woodruff, it means to need sex time every time with different people and doesn't mean what color, race or age that person is. I was expecting that woman to be hooked by every tool she would see in her company with her artist clients, to get hooked with every man in every step she was doing again and again with the longest and the thickest tool she had ever seen. She was supposed to be sick, and what I saw was just a normal love story full of bullshit feelings that were going to pretend that these feelings are because she was addicted. She was not at all addicted of sex. She was not at all hungry for tools and to get hooked by everyone. She was supposed to grab men in the streets and to hook with them and not just to be shy in other senseless sights. Zooey Sharon Leal has the perfect professional and family life. Yet she feels she has a void in her life. She is a sex addict, but a classy choosy sex addict who always wears the same bra during sex. The movie is extremely formulaic and the acting and script was dry. I am sure some people might find the subject matter interesting for one reason or another. I was bored with the cutout characters. Parental guide. F-bomb, sex, nudity. Good male eye candy. Firstly, the blurb should clearly state that the movie is about sexual addiction, as it's the type of topic that some people won't want to watch. Next, I think the movie should have spent more time building context and getting us to relate to the main character first, before she started engaging in the destructive, erratic behavior. Because it felt like we were watching someone ruin their perfect life, personal and work life, for no reason. And we didn't understand why. So it didn't feel healthy to watch, or entertaining. Lastly, the script and characters needed more depth. E.g., the Spanish guy was so unrealistic. I don't believe that anyone would be that forward straightaway and cringy too. Overall, the characters were not realistic at all. Just to mention, I turned it off halfway when her behavior started to get repetitive, but looking at the reviews it doesn't get better. I read this book years ago, and loved it for its thriller nature, especially towards the end when you think everything is alright after her suicide attempt, but it really wasn't. The movie really twisted some things, and I know movies will never likely be the same as the books they were created from, but still. The painter's name was Quentin Matthews, and he was black. Quentin's father left for another woman, and his mother committed suicide, or so he says. The other guy's name was Tyson, who had a crazy side chick named Dusty who revealed he'd been locked up for domestic violence once. Brina never worked for Zooey. Brina was in an abusive relationship, and was murdered by her boyfriend Dempsey. Zooey slept with Diamond too. Jason discovered Zooey was cheating when Tyson came to his job and told him. Zooey was actually hit by a flour truck. Zooey remembered she was raped via hypnosis. Jason was the son of a prostitute, and this is why he doesn't like to experiment sexually, which makes total sense. The mother never stayed with the family. She remarried after Zooey's father died, and lived in another state. After Zooey got out of the hospital, Jason got her a dog, which was killed by Quentin. He grilled the dog on their grill. Sick man SMH. Zooey and Jason went into hiding for fear of their lives, and Quentin followed them and almost killed them both, saying the cliché, "If I can't have you, no one else can." It turned out Quentin also killed his parents, Diamond, Tyson, the cops guarding Zooey and Jason in hiding, Brina's boyfriend, and every other woman he'd ever been with, and buried them all under the family mural he showed Zooey. I just wished all of this was in the movie too. All you need to know about her is, I lied to someone with whom I had an appointment, because I threw out of my head for the important meeting. Take pity on me and tell me why God is so unfair to me for that. That film is full of some kind of plastic characters and attempts to betray treason for something soulful.